Hey guys, this is Kamikaze Ikun here, and today I'm going to show you some of the pickups that I've made during the month of June. Now, a lot of these were actually Father's Day pickups as well, why don't we just get started with this video and show you everything that I've gotten. Now, this first pickup is actually sitting right up here. Matter of fact, this is something my daughter got for me for Father's Day. She noticed that I had one version of this game, and it was, needless to say, it was not the preferred version of the game to be playing. But what she did find me was a copy of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Now, the one that we had before this was Twilight Princess on the Wii. And for some reason, we just cannot figure out those controls. Like, we just cannot get the handle of them. And we've never been able to really fully play through the game because of that reason. Now, I've owned the box and the amiibo before that, but I found them through a local seller. He did not have the game, but I was like, well, screw it. You know, at least I'll have the amiibo. And maybe later on, well, until today, I now have the game. And ironically enough, my daughter's in the back room right now playing that exact game as we speak. So, my friend Ms. Croft also sent me many things for Father's Day. One of those things were pretty big, pretty large. Well, here's the box for it, actually. It is a model of King Koopa. This looks like it came directly from Japan. Just gonna try to get a good view of all the angles of the box itself. A lot of Japanese there that I will never understand. So that is the box. And here is the model itself. This thing is massive. Like, this trumps any other toy that I have in my game room as of right now. Like, this thing is just absolutely massive. Like, if I were Mario, I would be scared. Like, I would be very intimidated by this. But not only did I get that, her and her boyfriend had also sent this, which, if you guys are familiar, if I can get a good shot of this, you're familiar with this image. It is a poster of the door for the Dark Brotherhood within the Elder Scrolls series. This one, I believe, was from Skyrim. Really awesome poster. A couple games for my Xbox One. One of those being Soul Calibur 6. The other game being one of my favorite 80s/90s franchises, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan. And sent these as well. These are old advertisements for Nintendo. This one being for the Game & Watch. Now, I can't get over just how creepy all of the characters in this advertisement look. I mean, look at Donkey Kong, for example. That, like, you can't make this up. Like, this is what they thought looked good back then, and I find it absolutely amusing. And now this one here is of a tombstone. I don't know if you can get a good view of it, but it is, it's an advertisement for Castlevania. And what I find odd is the three headstones on here say Simon, Eric, and John, which there was no Eric or John Belmont, so I don't know, but I thought it was pretty amusing. So now I'm going to show you some of the games that I had picked up this month. There weren't that many. Places around here are still slowly starting to open up, and then we got news of a second wave, and now places are starting to close back up again. So, my one import game this month that I picked up was Dragon Quest 1 and 2. This game basically comprises of the first two Dragon Quest games of the series, with updated graphics. This one, obviously though, is only in Japanese, but because of the Retron 5, I am able to play this with a patch, and yes, the game is fully playable that way. Really good addition to the collection. I haven't really gotten too far into the Dragon Quest series, but I do plan on buying at least one from, like, one of each numbered game. And I would like to try to at least get all 4 of the Dragon Quest games for the NES. Now this next one you may have seen in a previous video with Ms. Croft, where she had unboxed this Super Bomberman. I found a few copies of this game, and I was like, well, I might as well pick these up since these were the only 2 left in the store, and I love myself some Bomberman. Like, I think this series is great. And now these next 3 games are PS3. No particular order. This one is Mugen Souls. This was another NIS America game. If you're not familiar with these guys, they bring a lot of games that, you know, just for whatever reason, like, just didn't make it here to the United States. They're kind of like working designs, how, you know, they'll bring a game over, translate it, and sell it to the American audience. And this is really no different. This is a really bizarre game. I haven't gotten too far in it, but I have to say though, for what this is, these can be easily found for anywhere between like $5 and $10. Really interesting title too. I definitely wouldn't pass it up, especially if you're into like bizarre and unique games. These next 2 you guys will probably, most people already have in their collection, but for some reason I don't. And that is Call of Duty Black Ops, and this one, Little Big Planet Karting. I love racing games, and I absolutely love Little Big Planet, and honestly, there's not much to really say about Call of Duty other than, you know, it's pretty much what you've come to expect from the franchise ever since, you know, Modern Warfare. Now, these last 2 games that I picked up, so, you know, this is another one. It's just a very bizarre, I want to say it's almost like a strategy style game crossed with the gameplay of Valkyrie Profile, and that is Grand Kingdom. This again was made by brought over by NIS. Really weird game. Again, something I'm really into, especially like getting games from Japan. Like, they seem to have quite the variety when it comes to just the amount of just different titles that they work on, if I'm saying that right. And now this last game that I picked up was the survival horror game. But, you know, when I see survival horror games, usually I get as giddy as a little kid. I'll pick them up, I won't read it, and I'll get home and finally realize where I had made my mistake, and did not realize that it would require a Xbox Kinect. I currently don't own one of these, so I will not be able to play this, but I mean, I was just checking out the back of this cover, and it just looks absolutely amazing. And, you know, to find these out in the wild nowadays, like, I have tons of survival horror games, and I'm always looking to add more to my collection. So those are my pickups for the month of June, guys. If you do like my content, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that thumbs up. You know, whenever a new video comes up, you'll be notified of that. And also, do consider checking out these other channels here that I am pointing at right now. But alas, guys, I will be doing another video probably within the next couple days. I am doing another giveaway. This one, I just wanted to give something back to the community, and I figure since this is rolling around my 1-year anniversary, I figured what a better of a time to do it than now. So stay tuned for that, guys, and I guess until next time, thanks for watching.